Hello everybody and welcome back to my time at Sandrock, where we have been having some crazy busy days. All of our side quests seem to have just come up all at once while we are still trying to fix the bridge across the Shonash Canyon. Try saying that really fast. Oh my goodness, loads of letters again. Okay, let's start with the letters. That's a good way to start a day. So, dear Sheila, it's good you're making friends. Make sure you're making friends who are a good influence. Friends don't put friends in dangerous situations. And that cat, is it a nice cat? Some cats will come in meowing at you in the middle of the night. They know they're too cute for you to be mad at them. Just make sure you're not friends with a snotty cat like that. Well, I don't have a cat that meows at me in the middle of the night. I have a cat that takes her paw with her little claws just very slightly out and just slowly rakes them down my face. Just gently, like, just enough to know that she's, got her claws out. And kind of almost tries to comb my hair with them. And then I'm like, really? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, really? And she's like, yeah. And then I'm like, okay, food time. I'll get up and get you food. And so hence I train her that she's allowed to do it. Because I'm a terrible, terrible pet owner. Alright. So, dear Sheila, sorry I forgot to sign my last letter. I hope it didn't worry you. I just wanted to tell you how impressed I was by how you handled those geeglers. Whenever they came up to you like, rah, 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 you're always like, I'm not bothered by that. You're a good builder. And now you're an honorary member of the Civil Corps. Is that right? You'd be a very good deputy. Captain did a good job in there too, but maybe you should have become the new deputy. He's a good-looking cat and all, but you would look better in the hat. Sorry, I kind of lied earlier in this letter. I didn't really forget to sign my first letter. I just didn't want to. Here's a picture of sand dunes. Maybe you can hang it in your house or something. I'm not your boss or anything, though. You can do whatever you want with it. I've got quite a few bits of furniture that I've got now. So I'll need to have a bit of a house decorating session a bit, won't I? Anyway, think you're really cool. I don't think I want to sign this letter either, though. Hope that's okay. Or bye. A secret guy who thinks you're cool. Thanks for the compliments. That's all I'm going to say. That's sweet that I got a picture from that, though. Is there still more? Oh, from Ernest. Okay. I went to Pablo's and saw more of his drawings up on his easel. Great work, Sheila. Whatever you did, it worked. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to hang this picture in my house just because I want to have pictures in my house. Put that one over my bed, maybe. I've got a masterpiece picture somewhere. When did I get that? When did I get that masterpiece picture? Oh, there we are. Railway construction. So, let's have... Oh, that one's tiny, tiny. Teeny tiny. Let's have it under that... No, I can't have it under that wall lamp, apparently. Oh, where am I going to put this then? Maybe next time I build a license. Maybe that on the other side of it. I don't know. I'll probably rearrange all of those a bit later. No, that's just basically a postcard. It's tiny. I'll get the old kit out later, but I just didn't want to forget to put those on the wall at all, because they'll be giving me, I expect anyway, they'll be giving me some extra stat points. Alright, so we've got some nice steel bars and things coming off the recyclers. Doing a very good job. I'll probably, again, once I've got more of them, I'll probably turn them all around on their sides. I'll get these two upgraded and I'll turn them all around. Maybe turn that one the other way. Have them like I had in the last workshop, if any of you remember that. So we now have the steel bars that we need for this. 2 bronze frames. I have enough for one. I don't have enough bronze for the other. Let's see if any bronze has been made over here. It has not. And we're out of copper. Okay, so we need to do some copper mining today then. Good to know. We also need to, at some point, harvest the potatoes. Got a couple of days on those. Need to go and talk to Unsure. Go to the picnic. Oh, the picnic's in like 5 minutes. Where am I meant to go for it? Unsure. Okay. Okay, down here. Some picnic, so no picnic. Sorry, Heidi, I've got a picnic to go to, and there's no time. This is a very sweet picnic. By the water's edge, under the umbrella I made.
Hi.
Oh, and they've got all the snacks. Sandberries and sand dates.
Hey, I thought the whole point of dragging you out here was getting you to relax, so relax.
A book and quiet. I am relaxing. Or, at least I was.
Ah, don't be like that. You're going to wreck your posture. Half the time hunched over a book, the other half a pottery wheel. Before you know it, you're gonna look like you're pushing 90.
Nice.
This, of course, is the only way to properly relax with a book.
I like it.
The sun, it burns. I'm melting. Save me.
I don't know what I was meant to do there. I was meant to right to left click, but I was too slow.
So now that you're out, you're having fun, aren't you? You know it's not easy convincing you, don't you?
Indeed.
You see, this is what you get when you win an argument with my sister. Hours of back-breaking labor, followed by terse acknowledgement at best. Which is all completely worthwhile. In any case, I think this all proves that I ought to be listened to once in a while.
To constructive advice, brother. Of course. I'm all ears. But do remember that we didn't leave the harshness of Barnarock just to lie around here with books on our faces.
Harshness of Barnarock. I'm interested in what Barnarock is actually like.
Ah, I pray that you think no more of that place. My heart can hardly handle its very mention. Have you ever been to Barnarock?
No.
There is an old Barnarock saying, when it rains, it pours. Not in Barnarock, because it never rains nor pours. But, nah, well, it's okay for us to say it. I wouldn't go starting that one off as a foreigner.
So, it's very dry climate there as well. I'm
Our home
guessing.
is on a plateau. It gets hot during the summer and very cold during the winter. With little else to make up for it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like, Barnarock, Duvos, and Athea are all quite far north, so I wonder if they have sort of a bit of a tundra condition going on.
No resources, no farmland, no opportunities. I guess the cantaloupes aren't half bad. I had to work in a crawlery all day, and I didn't have a cool boss like Rocky. One can only bear so much humiliation for daily bread. Finally, I just quit. And shortly after, Amira and I made the journey here to Sandrock. This place has its faults, but one mustn't forget to see the trees with the forest. I might not be so impartial, but I've never enjoyed such freedom as being my own boss here in Sandrock. And it's all because you brought me here and helped me get started, Am. I won't forget your kindness.
We're family. Besides, you have also been a great help to me. The true kindness is that of our parents. They gave up everything to send us here.
Don't you worry. Pretty soon my shop is going to be raking it in. I'll take care of Ma and Pa. You just enjoy life.
She won't though, she'll keep working really hard too.
Confidence is one thing, brother. But perhaps you should wait to boast till after you've a little more to show for yourself.
I admire your courage.
You hear that? I'm on the right track.
Oh, brother. Don't get cocky, Ario. Need I remind you of the cash crunch incident involving your supplier not long ago?
Oh, come on, Am. That's so last year. Let's live in the present. Have you tasted the food? That Owen, what a genius. You need to get the recipe.
Oh, brother.
What?
What? Okay, so that was the picnic. Some picnics are no picnic. But that one seemed very much like a picnic. So, I don't know. And yet again, Sheila, the builder, is above picking the rubbish off the ground because I don't have time for that. So, picnic is done. What else is on the big list of things to do? We need to give stuff to Heidi, and we need to make stuff for Hugo and make stuff for Chi. Okay. So let's see about the lenses. What do we need? So we need 4 bronze pipes. Let's make that first. 4 bronze pipes. Already own 2. Can make 2. Right, okay, so we don't actually have enough bronze to do that. Wonderful. Because we don't have any copper. So I feel like probably sorting out the copper situation is going to be the next thing we need to do. Let's get into the mines. I'm just going to make sure I'm not missing out on anything that is time sensitive right now. Okay. Right, I am actually going to go and give those things into Heidi because I have them and there's only 23 hours left on them. So I don't want to miss out on that. Where is she? By the bridge. Surprise, surprise. Let's just follow the railroad track around, or railway track around. I haven't given any of the pets any, like, treats in ages or anything. But it's okay. I'm getting some serious relationship points with people from all of these massive loads of quests. Ah, just what we needed. You're a real gem. You know that? So, like, Heidi, with every time we do loads of quests like this sort of one, we get loads of points with her. So she's really starting to come up in the rankings of people that like me. So, Penavio and Mian are buddies. Owen is an associate. Rocky's an associate. But those two... Oh, Elsie's an associate, sorry. So Owen and Elsie would be the next two to be bumping up to buddies. But I'm not gonna force it anymore for now. I'm just going to cruise on through this section up to getting the bridge in place and then sort of hang back after that, I think. Okay, so now I'm going to go over to the ruins and I'm going to go and just mine all the copper. So for copper, I'm kind of thinking some of the earlier levels might actually be better. But also, I don't know, I think there's more general stuff. I'm going to check my inventory. Isn't 2 chocolates? No, it's not too bad. Until I start on the ruined brush frame and then it'll be totally full. So yeah, I think honestly going down to somewhere like level 10 or 11 actually does have more copper and tin. So it might actually, even though I'm after copper, I've got a lot of tin somehow. And not a lot of copper somehow. I think I have a decent amount of copper bars, but I don't have the copper ore, which I need to make the bronze. Okay, I'm going to reset level 11, and I'm going to enter. I also need to come back down here to, and I would like to do this kind of before I build the bridge, I'm thinking. I'd like to come down here and just get as many fossils as possible, and then take anything like Jasmine's teddy bear, things like that. I'll take all my clothing over and just see. Ah, get you. See how much of it I can put into the museum. Where'd he go? So yeah, trying to go copper heavy for this. As much as I can. Power stones might be nice. It's also brilliant for getting me some extra data discs. Right, how am I doing now for copper? Let's see. I apparently don't have any. No, I have 120 pieces. Keep going. I've got a couple of 100 pieces of tin, so I don't really need to be like bashing away at the tin too much. I'm kind of wondering whether to go to like level 10 or something. Get all the copper from there as well. I'm gonna need a lot, you see. I'm gonna need loads. So nowadays I'm just gonna try this out. Equatorial mount piece 2. So I know what I do and don't have, and what I am looking for and what I'm not looking for. So that's actually super good, super handy. Because what I can do as well is I can look in my, I think it's my encyclopedia, and I can see which relics I've already found. So I know I found fish fossil piece 1 and 2, but I will need to find them again. I know I found camera piece 2 and 1, but I need to find another piece of the camera. So I can go through and find all the pieces of things that I haven't found already. I know I found all 3 equatorial mount pieces, but I need to find those 3 again. So the only ones that I'll need to find again will be the equatorial mount and the fish fossil. One because I gave the equatorial mount into Chi, and I gave the fish fossil into Kotori. So those will need to be repeated, but other than those, it'll just be a case of finding whichever pieces are missing from my encyclopedia, and then I should, in theory, once I found all of them, be able to put them together. So actually, finding another equatorial mount piece 2 is actually probably quite useful. But how about we don't relic hunt today? How about we do that another day? Because my stamina is almost gone. But I have a whole load of copper, and that will be very useful for the things that I need to do going forward. So we had a wonderful picnic. I got lots of copper. I took the bus apart, so I've got more iron scrap as well. Oh, is 30 enough to take the robot apart? Might not be. Just enough. It's useful. It's very useful to have the stuff from the robot. You never know when the game is going to ask you for millions and millions of simple circuits. Alright. Add on all the iron scrap I can. These should basically be just constantly working through iron scrap as much as humanly possible. Do I have more? Yeah. So each one of those is doing 12 or 13 scrap. Perfect. I think one of them might be a perfect, in fact, talking about perfect, one of them might be a perfect one, and one is, yeah, look, you can see that one's blue and that one's green, so that one can hold one extra piece of scrap. Might be worth putting those through the refiner at some point. Okay, let's get the bronze cooking. Shouldn't be long. I can afford to wait. I'm in no particular rush. But it shouldn't be too long. Until... Is that saying I need 67? I need 67 pieces of bronze. For all the things I have outstanding. It wouldn't even surprise me. It actually wouldn't surprise me. Let's fuel up as well. I'll have a little look at the water. I got some as a present from donating to the town. Donating all my money, all my wealth, all my earthly goods. Decided I'm going to place them differently. Going to place them like that. That's how I had them in the other workshop. And once these guys have upgraded, I'll do the same for them. But 2 seems to be alright at the moment. Do I want to... Yeah, I do. I want to stay on top of this. So that has just gone up to arid soil. Which is fantastic. I am just going to keep planting and planting and planting on these as much as I can. Eventually I'll have the opportunity to upgrade these to like a larger sort of, what would it be called? Like a better toolbox, and it'll give like larger areas that I can do. So I'd be able to like straw that whole 3x3 all at once. I think it goes up to even like a 5x5. One of my furnaces has run out of fuel. Once I've finished harvesting this and replanting, I will go and fuel it back up. I do need to start looking at what I need to do. I think I'm very close to the point where I've got the right tech. I think it will require more iron to get that fire-powered generator in. And once I've got that in, that means I can just... I think... you know what? I think you build the fire-powered generator, but I think that links to the water tank. That's what it is. I remembered it was like an upgrade to the water tank, but it's not. It's not. It's the... Yeah. Okay. What have we got here? So at the moment it's sand leeks or wheat. I'm going to do sand leeks, I think. And I'm mostly planting these just, as I say, as a soil upgrade thing. These, basically, I think you don't really get much of a increase in the soil for something that's a longer grow. So my tip at the moment, if you're just wanting to like upgrade the soil, I would say the better thing to do is to put things in that only take a couple of days, like the sand leeks. They take like 3 days to do, rather than things that take like 8 days to do. I'll probably get some things like rhino horn cactus and things like that in there as well pretty soon. I don't know though. We'll see. I also apparently I have 3 relic bags. Look at me go. And like, do I really want to open those? Do I really actually have the room to open those? Where have they gone? So I've got a toy sword, soldier piece, sailor's horn, piece 2, and Ozdak, dancing statue, piece 2. I will also fuel the furnace. And then let's have a look at whether I can make these bronze frames, because I've been waiting for ages to try and make these. 1 out of 3. Okay. I think I have enough now for 1 more frame. 2 out of 3. This could take a while. The other thing I should do while I'm here is anything else that is not just wood scrap. Sorry, not just iron scrap. I should be putting into these recyclers that are not upgraded. So we've got something going in all of them. Okay, bronze pipes. Oh yeah, I need more bronze pipes because I need to make lenses for Chi. But I don't have enough bronze. This is going to be the story of my life, really, isn't it? Is there anything else that I can do at the moment that doesn't require lots and lots of bronze? I've got 4 furnaces making bronze, okay? We could try and make the exquisite frame for Miguel. Which I absolutely can make. Wonderful. Is there anything else that I can make right now? Try and make the bloodstone saws. I can't make the trusses yet. I need to install that and do the watching paint dry. I think I might do those 2 tomorrow. I'll get those out of the way tomorrow. And talk to Pablo. I don't know that I want to do any of those this time of night, really, but we'll see. Okay, I'm going to pick up all the bronze and I'm going to see if I can just get the table to work on Chi's quest. The bronze pipes. Yeah. Gonna need a lot of screws and rivets, but that's just the way of the world. The way it works. I'll also have a look at my points as well. So I've got social points. Extra experience when placing in the top 3 workshop rankings. I always do. The more EXP and more goals. Yeah, let's do that. Making the ads. I always have an ad running, usually. 99% of the time I'll have an ad running, so increasing the worth of those ads is really cool. Orders submitted the same day will receive 5% more goals and 10% more. Okay, quick delivery would be a good one. I do a lot of deliveries on day. Not always, but I do a lot of them on day. Your first group photo every day. Gosh. Don't even have a camera yet. Okay, so combat. Obviously sword and shield. And then we'll start working on other things. So gain extra defense when using a sword and shield. Then we'll do the health point things. And then we will do the long range things. Then some of the endurance things maybe. And we are not going to really do heavy sword, spear or dagger until such a point. I may do heavy sword. Because I think there's a certain one I might get later on that might be a heavy sword. But like, I don't think spear or dagger will get done until much, much later on. But the firearm stuff probably will. Throwing probably won't. I don't use throwing weapons very much, but I will probably use guns, and those two will be guns. So most of the time it'll be sword and shield and guns, and I think there might be a bit of a usage case for a heavy sword. And obviously all these dodge roll ones and all that sort of thing are going to be super useful too. Okay, that's all of my reasoning on that. Did I still have... Yeah. I haven't even finished. Still had some gathering points. So, I never know what to do with gathering points, ever. Extra dew when gathering herbs. I don't know about that one. Extra materials when mining. Yes. Extra EXP from mining. Yes, let's go for those. Mining stuff is cool. 10% to extra power stone, extra data disk. All good. Extra nitographite sulfur and extra gems. Yeah, we'll go for those guys next. We'll go for all the mining ones. And then I'll go for maybe logging ones and other stuff like that. I don't know. Okay, so we are now completely done with that. I've got a recycler to refuel. I've got probably an inventory absolutely chock full of stuff. Yeah, I do. It's awful. Alright, let's have a little look through that then. I do have a specific relic box, and I've got quite a few relics now that have been just sat there. So this one, and this one, and this one. Mr. Teddy is technically a relic. I wanted to take Mr. Teddy up to the museum though. I wonder if Mr. Teddy will be able to come to the museum anyway. Trying to get rid of stuff out of the inventory. Oh, an elegant small lamp. I wonder if I could put that on my coffee table, which is also kind of a desk. Where did it go? I could have sworn I just put that into my hotbar. Huh? Okay. No, you cannot use that as like a desk lamp or anything. You can't put it on the wall. Can't put it like on top of anything. Table? Dining room table maybe? No. I'm gonna put it there, but I mean that just... It's lovely that you can turn the lamps on and off though, but I just feel like, why would you make a lamp that's clearly meant to go on a desk and then not allow people to put it on a desk? That's like having chairs and not allowing people to sit, which is something that some games do. Genuinely is. Right, we're nearly there for cheese order. But I am just so behind because of there's just so much going on. So much going on. But like the social points and everything is just going amazingly. So we have 7 people that we don't know yet. Oh, the other thing I haven't looked at in ages is the photo. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just wish I knew who that was. I'm so confused. Is that the mysterious man? But I've met the mysterious man. It would make sense to have a big like pack on his back. Yeah. That would totally make sense. There's Logan and Harry, so we've technically met them now. Don't know who that is. Okay, never mind. So yeah, we've got seven people left on the picture, and there's 7 people left on the thing. That totally makes sense, and it's time for me to go to bed. I've got a few things I want to do in the morning. We're going to go and watch paint dry with Unsure. I'm going to refuel my recycler. Lots of stuff is happening this episode. Just lots of it is side quests. The water's running out. No. Okay, so let's refuel. Let's go and buy some water. Like I say, I will just continue to buy my way through this game to progress myself, and it will be fine. 4.5 grand in the bank though. Not too bad, is it? And that's after I spent 3 grand on a decorating kit, basically. Okay, so I refueled that. I did all the bits in my yard. I'm going to grab some water so I can water my crops. Because I did just have to put all the water away. Ah, meerkat! Right, you should like worms again. No. I never talk to them either. I just give them presents and run away. No hi, no goodbye, no how are you, no pet on the head, just give them the water and run away. No, give them the worm and run away. I apparently can't look at a thing and say a different word. Is that like some psychology thing? Must be. I also can't tell the difference between a hotbar and a mission log, so... Yeah, no. Right, so let's go and water these plants. They are my mushrooms. They are in arid soil at the moment. Oh, interesting. That soil is up to level 2. That soil there is up to level 2, but that soil isn't. Alright, we'll get it all up to level 4 eventually. This is actually probably almost as... Some of this is almost as high level as some of the soil in my early access playthrough got to at the end of the game. So we're doing much better with farming so far. I might not be able to water everything, but a lot of this is... The main thing, actually, to make sure it has water, and it does actually have good watering on it, is the pomato seeds that Owen gave me, except for that one. So let's do that one as a priority. Because, obviously, they are for a quest. So if they dry out, then I could fail the quest. And that is as much water as I can do, I think. So I'll grab some more over the next couple of days and I'll water them again. But that's it for now. Alright, let's go and see. I think the first thing I'm going to do... And I missed out on Fang again. I'm so sorry about that. It jingled at me and I just went, nah, I've got other stuff to do. And like I say, that will sometimes happen. What is going on over here?
Come one, come all, perusing the views of Sandrock. Does the beauty of the desert flower make you weak at the knees? Don't worry, take home a photograph, show your friends and relatives the wonders that is the desert rose.
Yeah, let me get a, one of those desert rose ones.
Certainly, sir. And while you're at it, why not take one of these as well?
No, just that one will do. In fact, let me get 5 of them.
Me too. I saw them first. They're mine, I tell ya.
Aha! There's no need to rush, everyone. So, what do you think, our beautiful desert rose? It deserves its reputation, no?
She most certainly does.
Let's see those photos.
Huh? I don't think a photograph has a gender, sir.
Cut the malarkey, shopkeep. A dozen desert roses. Chop, chop.
Right away, sir. The strangest thing is happening. Everyone is just obsessed with this photo in particular. What could it be? I don't get it. I just wish I knew more about photography. Well, in any case, time to buy a photo? Hey, sis. Wanna buy a photo?
Oh, she looks mad.
Ario, what are you doing? What is the meaning of this? You're selling pictures of me?
Huh? No! Oh, this one. Well, yes, you're in it, but no! I was just telling the builder here, there's something about the composition of this photo that really resonates with people. It's just a happy coincidence you're featured in it. Hey, you're gonna be famous.
There's nothing happy about this, nor is it any semblance of coincidence. tourists have been pestering me constantly, asking me to sign this photo, calling me the Desert Rose. Explain that, Ario.
You should have thought when I mistook the Desert Rose for your sister. But no, you didn't think.
Ah, the title of the photo is Desert Rose. That's my new name for Sandrock. But there, they call you. Oh no.
Hey, Pen.
Darn you, creepy Taurus!
Don't play dumb with me. You honestly expect me to believe you had no idea? It's been days.
He really didn't know.
Even so, this was an extremely careless venture.
You are kind to say so, but my sister is right. I've been a fool.
Ario, you would do well to develop some foresight whenever concocting these schemes of yours. This is doubly true whenever your plans involve an unwitting accomplice. If you're ever not sure, Light, just ask me. I will be returning to my shop. My only hope is that my path is not blocked by the rabid tourists that you have wrought, brother. Goodbye.
Oh, she is
Wow, she's really mad.
Angry.
Even more so than that time I ruined her kiln trying to make a pizza in it.
Well, technically that should work, but...
An art stand. The thought of those greasy tourists smudging up those photos in their slimy grip, gawking over my poor sister. I can't take it! I've got to get those pictures back!
I'm with you, let's
Really?
go.
You'll
go.
help with this too? You really have a big heart.
I mean, my other option was watching paint dry with Unsure. So...
Alright, let's split up. These guys couldn't have gone far. Just be on the lookout for anyone creepy looking. Or anyone you just saw buying a photo. Do whatever it takes to get those photos back. Without breaking the law, I suppose.
Okay. You're going that way, are you? Okay, I'll go this way first then. Hello.
You want my Desert Rose photo? You're gonna have to fight me for it.
Oh yeah,
I'm
let's
just
go.
kidding. Here you go.
Okay. Number one. Let's go down this way. I'm guessing they're by the game center or something. Around that area. One down here.
You want my Desert Rose photo? Hey, you're in luck. I was looking for a way to do a good deed today. Here you go. Now I'm off to Atara to commit more tax fraud.
Oh, these tourists are hilarious. Okay, next one.
Huh? Desert Rose? Photo? Nah, never heard of it. Double? Dang,
100 goals.
you're a grade A simp for this girl, huh? Well, I won't say no to cold hard cash, but you better be careful. Don't spend all your hard-earned cash on a girl who doesn't even know who you are, partner.
I'm not even interested in her. I want to marry a guy later. Oh my goodness. Right, so. Amir is just my good friend, and I would do a lot for a friend. Even pay 100 goals for them.
Nay. I can't be giving you my Desert Rose photo. 'Tis mine. And I planned for it to comfort me on those lonely nights out at sea. However, were I to hear one good reason why I shouldn't keep it, I might reconsider. I might.
She didn't consent to this.
Walrus's beard! At last, these photos are being distributed without her knowing? Why,
Well, they were, but she does know now.
Take this photo from my hands, young desert dweller. I shan't be needing it no more. Mark these old sea dogs' words. Any such copy of that there photograph out there, I'll be making sure they finds their way to the bottom of the briny deep. And you
Very
can
well.
tell that silver-tongued salesman I'll be waiting for him in Davy Jones' locker.
Okay, that was a bit threatening towards Ario. That's fine. Let's keep going. I don't want to keep mounting and dismounting my horse all the time, and like all the little tiny stairs I've got to go up and down and things, so that's why I'm not using the horse just now. Okay, oh! I fell in drink! Hope Burgess didn't see me. I thought Ario was going out this way. Is Ario getting any of these pictures back?
I heard everything you and the shop owner guy said. He got to me first. Gosh, I hope you two weren't competing to try to get more photos back.
Please don't hate me because I admire pretty people, so that's... Okay, talk to Ario. Shall do that, and then I will go and see what other quests are around the place and stuff. Where is Ario? Bit further down the road, apparently. Yeah, I got 5 of them for you, okay?
You got all the photos? Wow, that was quick! How'd you do it?
I convinced them.
Well done! You must really have a way with words. I found it quite difficult to get anyone to part with their photos.
I got 3 back from convincing, 1 back from paying, and 1 didn't have the photo, so...
Phew. It's finally over. But now, what am I to do with all these photos?
Destroy them.
You may be right. The only way to be completely sure that no one will ever use these to creep on my sister again is to destroy them.
I think she would actually chop your head off if she found out you'd kept them. So I don't think that that was a very good idea at all.
Ah, but I paid 50 golds to make all these copies. Tell you what, I'll think on it. In the meantime, why don't you take one as a memento for this whole ordeal? I believe I can count on you to enjoy this photo the way it was meant to be enjoyed. As landscape photography, thank you again for all your support through this difficult time. Hopefully, my next business opportunity will have less disastrous results. Catch you around!
You'll get there eventually, I think. Amira likes me, plus 15 for that. Okay, so let's have a little look at this photo. Like, I didn't actually get to properly catch a look at it. Might be easier when I put it in my house. I get 9 luck from it, which is great as well. So that's going to be really cool. Should we go and put the fake yak mel up? Maybe we'll do that and then we'll go and see Unsure after that. I'm just trying to do quests that have been hanging around on my quest log for a long time, and that one really has.
Yeah?
By gum, you've done it. There's no practical difference between what you've made and a real yakmel. Why, only one with a keen eye such as myself can tell the difference. Would you like to stay for dinner? Mabel's making rutabaga stew. Nom. Rutabaga stew. Rutabaga. Not rutabaga, it's rutabaga.
Yeah?
Thanks again for helping out, partner. Why don't you take the leftovers home for yourself? Loads of relationship points there. And loads of nice food. Oh, that was really good. Enjoyed that. Thanks, group. Right, next on the list. Got to talk to Pablo and watch the paint dry. I think watching the paint dry was the older of the quests. So that is what I shall do. There seems to be a lot more on the map than that, though. Where's Pablo? Something going on at the apartments. That's a new quest to be picked up. Actually, Pablo is like right down here. So he's on the way. He's literally stood right outside his shop, so. Hi!
A painting? For the church. Darling, I'm afraid I must respectfully decline. My art is suitable for museums, gallerias, and possibly poetry jam coffee shops if they're chic enough. I can hardly think of a place less hip than the church, I'm afraid. Perhaps the lovely Amira would be up to your task.
Okay, well, we'll talk to Amira about it instead. It doesn't surprise me, actually. Ernest has something to ask me. Okay.
Good day, Builder. I'll have you know that I've decided to stay in this town until I finish writing the story on Logan. It's the hot story in the press right now, and my editor Eduardo's adamant that I see it to the end, no matter the cost. Since I don't see Logan being captured anytime soon, I've decided to move into the Old Town Lodge. The Blue Moon is cheap and quaint, but it's so noisy that I can't write for the life of me. And I keep having nightmares. Yes, nightmares about the editor my pa appointed to oversee my work. That man is a monster who would butcher my work until he saw fit. Indeed. Small columns pay the bills, but are hardly fulfilling as a creator. The novel is the true proving ground for one's skill. This Logan character, adapting his story into a narrative of my own, could be the next big step for my career. Oh, well, yes, of course I have to do an adaptation. Not just write about his life. I'm writing a novel, not a biography. Plus, if I used his likeness without his permission, who knows what a crude felon like that could do? He might sue! Furthermore, I'll never meet the guy. Well, let's hope. I'll never get an interview. I'll certainly never get permission to write about him, and yeah. This way, I can write whatever I think will be best for the novel. Much better. I'll just make a bandit character based on him and call him... Rocky. No, Dr. Killface! Ah, that's terrible. Right, of course. I did actually have a point to make with this tangent. That desk at my new apartment. That desk, the height is all wrong. The way I have to sit to write, it cuts off all the circulation to my brain. Now all my ideas are terrible. So, I need your finest writing desk with a pulpous comfy chair to get the juices flowing again. I'm counting on you. Great.
Okay.
Remember, I need the finest writing desk with a pulpous comfy chair. I'll hold off on the writing until I get the furniture set. The best stories need the best furniture. I got another builder and the local carpenter to help out with the rest of the furnishings. Ooh, can't wait for everything to be ready.
Okay, so we're gonna be making desks. Right, let's head over to Unshore's place and watch the paint dry. That's our next little thing on the list. And then I'm gonna head back and see how much stuff has been made at my apartment. Not my apartment, but my yard. Ooh, green and stripy.
Whew, nice work. The hardest part is behind us. First, some music to set the mood. Now it's time to sit back and enjoy the show.
You mean watching paint dry?
Yep, you've heard the stories. But did you ever think you'd really be living it? Watching paint dry.
It's like they purposely made him the most boring person in the world. They should have called him Norman instead of Unshore, I think.
If you look really close, you can see the thicker parts of the paint slowly drip down and even out.
If anything is dripping, then you've painted it wrong, mate.
Oh, look at that big glob there.
Why doesn't my boombox play that music? Did you also get that at the Halloween festival?
Looks like the paint is dry. Well, you know what they say. Nothing good can last forever.
For calm meditation with Unshore, watching paint dry has cleared your mind and given you a stronger sense of purpose. Lock in Grease by 20.
Did you enjoy yourself? My favorite part was when the paint dried.
Was it?
Well, I'm beat. That was more than enough excitement for one day. I'll catch you later.
That was hilarious. So, the next bit that I want to do. I don't want to do writer's block yet, because I've only just been given that. I need to keep the Blue Moon Saloon part-time work up there, because quite often the stuff doesn't grow until right before I have to hand it in. So if it's a new crop that I've not been asked to do before, gets a bit difficult. Trouble in Paradise. Talk to Amira. I will definitely want to do that, and I want to do my 2 commissions as well. So I think I'm going to head back to my workshop for now. So we'll follow the railway line around. And I'm just going to check on how much stuff has been made, if I need to put anything else on to be made, if I need to do any more gathering, that sort of thing. Because then I can go and do other side quests while I'm working on that. So let's see, the bloodstone saws. I can make 2 out of 5. I'm missing the rubber. I think we were doing some rubber scrap over here though. So maybe we'll have enough now. Well, enough to make 4. Oh, we're short on the bloodstones. Okay, I will go and get those. I can make 3 out of 4 of the lenses. Have we got the final bronze pipe? Yes, we do. So the lenses we can do. The bloodstone saws will just require... for one of them it's 3 bloodstones then. So I basically just need to hack apart 1 or 2 hard rocks. Shouldn't be too difficult at all. Unless I've taken all of the hard rocks already. No, I haven't. That's fine. So. Have that one. 1 bloodstone. I need 3. To make sure I get 3. Did I get 3 or did I just get 2? Yeah, I did get 3. I was like, I didn't see like one of them pop up on the listings down the left hand side. So I was a bit confused. I was a bit like, did I actually have 3 or did I just have 2? But I had 3, so that's fantastic. I can do all 5 of my bloodstone saws. I've made my lenses. A comfortable chair is going to require some hardwood sticks and some rough cloth. The desk is going to require a few things I don't have at the moment as well. And that's absolutely fine by me. Like I say, I don't need to do that quest right away. I want to hand in my commissions and then I can take new ones. I feel like I'm taking them 2 at a time, which is useful, but sometimes it's taking me more than 1 day to get them done.
you.
And I'm not happy with that. I'm far too competitive. Hugo is now my associate. I'm going to take one up to Chi as well. I'm pretty sure... hang on. I think I got my furnace now. I'm going to have a quick look and see if I'm actually researching anything at the moment. 2 more days. Okay, I didn't get it yet. I'm happy to wait 2 days for that. That's fine. Birthday celebrations I find to be rather droll. The only thing I enjoy about mine is the symmetry of the number 111, or if you prefer, the 11th of spring. I thought finding something droll meant you found it kind of quite amusing and fun. Are you sure you don't find them dull? Okay.
Thank you.
It appears usable. Thanks. Got some chi relationship there. It's a very easy way to get relationship by doing these commissions. It's nice because you just get it as a side effect of getting workshop reputation and money, basically. You get like everything at once. It's really, really good. Critters, you only get the social points. Everything else, you get loads of stuff. So, Chi is getting up there. Is Zeke an associate now? Yeah. Wow. Mort is somehow an associate. That's crazy. Even Cooper is nearly one as well. Fang is still an acquaintance, and that's my fault because I skipped out last time. I'm going to see him because I was doing other things. Oh, but what I could do is have a quick chat.
X is not here.
That's okay, I just wanted the one social point. Bye! Ooh, actually, there's a point. If X is not on his shoulder, I can give X a present or chat to him. Do I have gold in my inventory? No. I can chat to X on his own, though. Looking for the doctor? I'm a doctor. Welcome, welcome, come in. How are you? You look nice.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, that's totally what doctors do, X. That's totally their jam. Okay. Right, well that was good because I got to check on my research and got to give in all my commissions. Shall we take more commissions, horse? Should we go take more commissions? Yeah, let's do that. It does delay things a lot with my main quest lines if I take loads of commissions, but that is the way you get money, and it is what you're meant to be doing as a builder. So like, yeah. 3,926, 3,389. We are still around that sort of 550 to 600 points ahead of Jan, so I'm not really gaining ground on him that much. I'm not doing rubber rings again. A sand hat, however, it's easy enough to do. 2 benches or 5 marble bricks. I'm going to take the benches, and the reason I'm going to take the benches is because Kotori is way harder to get points with than Heidi. So that's what we're going to do. And I need to put my lucky picture up in my house as well. The house is going to have so many pictures. And have a bit more money, I should put some like nice decorations on the outside. There's some really, really lovely little roof bits and all sorts. I'll keep making bronze bars for a bit. I mean, they are quite useful. Steel. Oh, right. I can start making steel bars with iron ore once I have upgraded to a civil furnace, which I am learning to do now. Oh, we've run out of copper ore again. Well, that's okay. So it's just needing that 3rd bronze frame, and then I think we're done with that truss. And then we can put the 2nd one on there. Truss, assemble, steel bar, bronze frame, copper screw we don't have enough of. Is that it? Just copper screws and we're done with the bridge. I can handle that. Really? Yeah, okay. Very nice. Well done, recyclers. Getting loads of steel from that bus. Okay, so very nice indeed. So let me put on some, I'll buy the basic leather I need for that. 2 hardwood planks and 4 hardwood sticks. Apparently I can't make more of those, okay. We need more hardwood then for the desk. Should I do that? Yeah. But I think next episode we're going to have that bridge done. It's taken a while, but we've had so much content in between. Like, I think we did the bridge a lot earlier in the early access version, but I didn't get a lot of these side quests until much later on. So I'm thinking that it's a bit of a mixture between the fact that the side quests are given to me earlier because they've not had to wait for some sort of update to be put into the game, but also I am getting further ahead with people socially a lot faster as well. which is really nice. I'm just going to take down all the hardwood I can see. And maybe some rubber scrap as well. I'm already level 21. How? I've been playing this for like a week. Actually, by the time this comes out, it'll be like 2 weeks. But I'm recording this, get this, on the 9th of November. The game has been out exactly a week. And something like 20 hours in recording. So that is like half a work week, half a 40-hour full-time work week. Just in pure recording minutes. Not even counting the admin work on it. I've done this week. Okay. My grinder has no fuel. Go and get some fuel into that grinder. Oh yeah, that's making my copper screws. That's kind of important. I hope I've got enough. So we've got 12 out of 20. So I need another 8. We're making another 5 there. I'll add some more on. I need to go get more copper out of the mines as well, but that will not be happening today, this episode. That'll be happening next episode. So what I'm hoping is by the time I wake up, we will have the remaining, how many? The remaining 8 screws I need. 8 out of those 10 screws will be ready, hopefully, by then. 9 minutes. And that will be all done. Let me just check on that potato quest. How long have we got on that? One day, 8 hours. And let's check how long these have before they are grown. They will be grown in 18 hours. Gosh, those quests always cut it super fine, don't they? Really do. Wow. Okay, so I think for now it is probably time for me to head to bed. Before I go to bed, I'll stick my painting up though. So there's a few things that we need to do. So there we are. That is the photo. Oh yes, there's a mirror standing at the train station. She's tiny in that photo. I can see why Ario wouldn't have noticed it. He would have been like, oh, look at that lovely photo of the, you know, artistically, the train track going through, the ticket office just on the right-hand side there. A really interesting angle and curve of the track. And then everyone's like, ah, oh, your sister's so hot. It's so annoying. Must have been so annoying for him. But anyway, that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.